If you just open Roblox Studio for the first time, you're probably looking at all these buttons and wondering what half of them even do. In this video, I'll show you the most important parts of the interface so you can start building without feeling completely lost. This is the viewport. Think of it as of your game world. This is where you'll build, move parts around, and see what players will see. So when you press W, S, A, D, you're moving in different directions. When you hold your right button on your mouse, you can actually move your camera. This is all for the movement. Yeah. You can also zoom on the wheel of your mouse. Zoom in, zoom out, you know. Yes, and this is the viewport. Now let's get to the Explorer. Basically, this is the most important thing in Roblox you can learn as fast as possible. What this does is actually shows you all the objects in your game, so you actually don't get lost. When you basically create a part, it's right here, it's in the Explorer. You can rename it, which I highly recommend you, because if you rename it, you're not going to get lost. And that's really important, because now you can just type object1 and you got it right here. So yeah, remember this. For now, like, this is the only thing you really need to remember. Most of the things you'll build is going to end up here, so yeah. So another thing I want to talk about is properties. You can click them here, or you can actually find all of those in here in window. So yeah, you got properties. So to use them, you need to have any object. I'm not going to complicate it, and I'm just going to create a part. So now when you open properties, you can change the object drastically. You can change the color, you can change the size of it. You can change the transparency, you know, you can make it invisible. You can change the size here. You can change you can make it anchored, which is really important, because if you don't anchor your object, it's going to fall down. It's going to have physics, you know, and you don't want that. Yeah. So let me just show you. You can change the color. Yeah. You see here on red color, you can change the color to blue, to red. You can change the material here if you want to, like, mod. You see now it's changed material. Yeah, this is very important window because you can change animations IDs in the properties, and basically this is going to stick with you for entire game making. So surely pay attention to the properties, is going to be really important. Now let's talk about this section. Basically, when you have a part or any object, you know, it doesn't have to be a part, but I just take for example, when you click select, you select it. Like, you select the part, you can now you can interact with it. Then we got move. You can move it by actually just holding the block and moving it around, or you can use those arrows to move the object wherever you want, you know. And then we got scale. Basically, this is like scaling. I don't know how to say it in other words. So you can make it big, you can make it small. Yeah, but it's on your own taste. You have rotate. This is basically rotation. Well, yeah. Those four are like basics. You can actually use transform, but it's complicated and you don't really need it. So you can just stick with those. And yeah, this is all you need from all these buttons. Right now is coming the beginners, the most loved part. Toolbox. You can find it here or in the window, as I said before. So basically what this is like the big library of others players' objects. So you can actually save your time by taking another model. Like, for example, let's take a tree. We got a tree, yeah, just put it in. This is very comfortable, it's time saving, and really like, I don't know how to say it, like, basic. So yeah, you join the game and you see a tree. But here comes one thing, very important thing, because there are some Models that contain scripts, you cannot blindly believe them because they can contain a virus. So that virus can actually crash your game, can delete the entire game. So actually pay attention to those because you don't want to lose your game over one object in the toolbox. So yeah. Now I want to talk about anchor. Imagine a situation like this. You built a beautiful house and now you wanna put it in the sky. I don't know why you do that, but it doesn't matter. Look, you put it in the sky. So you say, ooh, flawlessly, okay. So now you play test. What happens? Your house gets destroyed. Why this happens? Let me show you exactly why. So you can actually see the problem. I'll put it a bit higher so we can actually see it fall in. So look, I joined the game and we see the house was just flying down. So to prevent that, you basically go ahead, select the whole building, and now we press anchor. So when we join the game, the house stays in the air. This is very important because you want like your house to be in the position where it couldn't be because it's falling. So anchor actually prevents it falling. So I guess this is pretty obvious, but it's still pretty important because a lot of people cannot figure out why it's falling. Now I want to talk about the testing mode. When you press play, you can actually test what the game looks already. So you can see the house. It's important that you check it because if you didn't anchor it and you build further, you could get into some pretty unpleasant situations. I know that because it was my own experience. One very important thing about this: if you make any changes in here, like you destroy this, so you want the house to look like this. This is just an example. When you stop the game, it's not gonna save. So remember that doing anything in the test mode will not save it. You gotta do it after you stop the game. Now let's talk about the output. We got output here, which actually does warn us about errors in our game. So imagine you created some script. This is just a tutorial script, just to see, just for to show you how it actually works. So you press output and here you have error, and in output you can see that there's an error. So this is very important because if you have any errors, you need to fix them before continuing building your game. So yeah, this is all for input. So the last thing I wanna talk about is how to change your avatar settings. Let me explain. In Roblox, you have two different types of characters. You have R6 and R15, which is basically the model of how many, like R6 means you have 6 parts of the body. R15 means you have 15. Basically, if you want to do animations and stuff, it's better to take R6 because it's easier to access. So what you need to do is go into avatar button window. Here you have settings. You save to Roblox. You can like name it. I don't need it right now. So yeah. And here you have avatar. Yeah, it's going to restart like this. It's nothing should concern about. So it's going to restart. And when it restarts in the avatar settings, you have these 3 dots. You press them and here you can choose R6, R15 or combined. So this only on your taste. Yeah, so now you know the parts of Roblox Studio. So this is basically all I wanted to show you. This is very beginner friendly. This is only the quick guide on how to use the basics of Roblox Studio. If you want some more tutorials, just say in the comments. I will do whatever you want because it's not taking me a lot of time and I will be happy to help people, you know. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you liked, subscribe, maybe like. Yeah, it's up to you. See ya.